What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Longneck Josh back with another video. Today we are starting a new series here on the YouTube channel, and we did a little preview of this with day one predictions, but we are now turning it into an actual contest. 5 other guys, and together we are going to be predicting every WWE pay-per-view, my voice cracked, pay-per-view event throughout until next year's Wrestlemania. We're gonna see who predicts the most events correctly, and let me go ahead and start introducing some of my co-hosts. So up first, somebody who I just met a few months ago at church, had a great influence on my life, very positive person. Please welcome All Yellow Joshua.
And welcome back to All Yellow Joshua, and thank you, Logan, Josh, for that introduction. It's really sweet of you. And yes, you guys, along with Josh, I need to echo his words. Let's predict accurately. I hope new champions will be crowned, and let's get to WrestleMania, baby. Let's go.
All right, coming up next, somebody who I've known for a few years now. Fun story, we actually spent the new year on Fortnite one time, and I don't know why we did this. But, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Logan Hinton.
You ever just wish you could piss in Chris's mouth?
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and introduce him next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, Chris Man 15.
Being held captive, please save me.
Get back in the basement.
No, fuck you.
Yikes. Alright, going up next, another one of my good friends, someone who has an awesome universe mode called AUW. You should definitely check that out. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Alex.
Yeah, that series is totally not dead. Hi!
It's coming back May 4th. It's not dead.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
last but not least, welcome to my channel, one of my favorite guys to be doing these videos with. He's my editor, one of my main bros. Welcome, iDarkCraft.
What's going on, everybody? I am, of course, the editor. Yeah.
Alright.
So I am gonna be predicting everything correctly with Joshua over here. Not that Joshua. That Joshua, right?
Wait,
yellow.
which
My
Joshua?
screen is pointing at me.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pointing at Longneck Josh. Okay.
Excuse me, but by the time WrestleMania is done, I will have the most predictions correct. So...
Bring it on.
We'll
Hey,
eat your hat.
Hey, Josh, I have 2 words for you. Suck it!
I
After
will have
WrestleMania.
Nacho Mama.
Can someone cue the Rock Shut Up?
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
Guys, before we roll to the prediction, let's... Joshua? Oh, no, sorry, Joshua.
Yeah?
Josh. How about we roll the intro?
Always an awesome intro. Alright, here we go. This video, we are going to be predicting night 1 of WrestleMania 38. Coming tomorrow will be the release of night 2's predictions. But let's go ahead and focus on night 1 right now. So, we are going to kick things off with what might be the last segment from what I'm hearing from multiple sources. The KO show. Kevin Owens is hosting, and this guest is none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm very excited for this segment, and this might be a match. I'm not sure if it's gonna be, but we're gonna predict it anyways, just in case it is. So, let's go ahead and get started with Joshua.
Thanks for having me, my brother, Longneck Josh. Well, personally, I feel like things are just he's gonna run down Brock Lesnar's successful resume in WWE, and he might or may have say something that's really insulting, and a brawl would happen. Then Brock Lesnar would say, "Hey, let's have a match," at the end of the night. So it could happen, it may not, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited, the same as you guys. So yeah.
Help.
Hey, we're talking about Steve Austin, not Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Steve Austin. Sorry about that. Okay, cut that. Cut that. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Okay. Sorry.
Can you
sorry.
include that, please?
Leave it in for the memes.
Okay, fine. Include it. I just had a long day, you guys. So I always mistake those two guys to be the same thing. Steve Cold Austin and Brock Lesnar. Okay. I feel like they're going to have a match, but I feel like it's going to be for night 2. Because knowing WWE, they like to keep the WWE universe talking. So I think they're going to have a brawling segment. Then there's going to be a match on night 2. At least that's what I think it is, or how I see it. So yeah.
Alright, well, if there is a match between the two, who do you see coming out victorious?
Definitely Kevin Owens. Not because I don't believe Steve Cold Austin could not beat him, but knowing WWE, they like to make legends lose. So yeah, I mean, for example, look what happened between Becky Lynch and Lita. So yeah.
That is true, but there's also many times where I believe legends have beaten current superstars. But regardless,
Mm-hmm.
it's your prediction. I'm not gonna judge. So let's go ahead and move right on to I choose Chris.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick Stone Cold. Okay. Why Logan was yawning there, but uh, yeah, I'm just gonna pick Stone Cold and move on. What else
All
to say?
right. Logan, since you want to be funny, let's go ahead and have you go next.
Stone Cold because it's WWE and have Stone Cold come back and have a legit match if he's just gonna lose, and Kevin Owens doesn't really need to win, so I'm gonna go with Stone Cold.
I can see that happening. iDarkCraft. These two face off. If they face off 1-on-1, who's coming out on top?
The rattlesnake, Steve Austin. I'm gonna say this. If somehow Brandon watching this or reaches Brandon's Reddit BDE, here's a little edit for you.
BDE, great channel, by the way.
Yeah.
And Alex.
This is gonna be Rock and Rowan 2.0. We're gonna have a little segment. It'll be like a 5-minute back and forth. KO gives a challenge for a match. Austin will say yes. Owens tries to hit a stunner of his own. Austin reverses into a stunner of his own, and Austin gets the 3 count, pretty much. Big 30-second match at most.
All right, and I'll just go ahead and top things off with also agreeing with the majority of you guys saying Stone Cold Steve Austin will come out victorious if this match happens. And let's go ahead and move on now. We have a tag team match between Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods as they take on the team of Sheamus and Ridge Holland, most likely with Butch, aka Pete Dunne, in their corner. And before we get started on this match, well wishes to Big E. Hope he's doing all right. Love Big E, and I really hope to see him return to the ring someday. So, well wishes to him. But anyways, let's go ahead and get things started. This time with my boy Darkcraft.
Okay, this stupid. What are we predicting? Then I didn't hear. No, actually, I
The
didn't hear.
tag team match.
The tag team match.
New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge.
Yeah, New Day. I'm picking the New Day, to be honest. I can see it going the other way, but I'm picking the New Day. Because
All right, fair enough.
sometimes WWE puts over the heels for some reason. I don't know why WWE likes to do that, but sometimes you gotta put over the faces. Yeah.
Sure.
By the way,
Yeah.
if you guys I was gonna say in the chat for some reason. So used to streaming. If you guys are wondering, faces mean like good guys, heels mean bad guys. If you're wondering, if you don't watch WWE.
All right, Alex, who do you got?
I have the New Day. It feels like a New Day win match. I mean, kind of. I don't know, this reminds me a lot of League of Nations New Day back in WrestleMania 32. Just not as many people involved. Because you have Sheamus leading the pack, and then you have these two generally New England built wrestlers. Ridge and, of course, Butch. Greatest wrestler of all time. And I don't know, I think last time they put the League of Nations over, but I just think the New Day are gonna have it this time around.
All right, Chris. If Chris can unmute
I
himself.
pressed the wrong button when I was trying to unmute, but yeah, I'm picking New Day. I accidentally pressed share screen. I had to cancel, but yeah, I'm taking New Day on this one.
Nice job. Joshua.
Search history.
100% New Day. I don't really have to come up with reasons why. Y'all could see it. They're very over with the WWE Universe. And I really feel like once they win, they would dedicate their victory to Big E, who's currently recovering. So, wishing you a speedy recovery, Big E. We all love you.
All right, last but not least, Mr. Red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the New Day here. Despite anyone who knows me knows I'm a Ridge Holland mark. Anyone who knows me will tell you that. Just ask Mr. Joshua. So, but regardless, doesn't really make sense to give them the win, especially considering New Day needs a win for E. Is my mic working, by the way? Sound
Yeah,
decent?
your mic sounds great.
Right.
But yeah, I guess that's 6 for 6. Everybody picks the New. I picked the New Day. I forgot to mention.
It's Butchamania.
Butchamania. Wait, Josh Butcher at WrestleMania? What?
Shout out Butcher.
But no, I picked the New Day.
It's gonna be there, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. All right, and then let's go ahead and move on now to the match that's been being built for months, and we've seen Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss like 5 times already. So it's about time we finally get to see Drew McIntyre taking on the undefeated Happy Corbin. And I don't know if you guys heard that doorbell, but that means my dad is back. So I'm going to mute myself, and I'm just going to go ahead and let Logan go first this time. Why not?
I'm gonna go with McIntyre here because let's be honest, most of the fans aren't really feeling this Happy Corbin gimmick anyway. If I'm being honest, I like it, but like fans don't. And it's Mania; they're not gonna have Drew lose at Mania. That's really all I got to say. So yeah, I'm gonna go with McIntyre here.
Logan, go ahead and pass it to whoever you want.
I pass it to iDarkCraft.
So it's Happy Corbin versus McIntyre. DM. Hehe. So I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre is gonna win. Like always. Because they always make him win against these guys, to be honest. Or I don't know. Is it gonna be the other way around? We don't know. But I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre. Maybe he's gonna become defeated. He's gonna become Sad Corbin again, and Logan Paul's gonna call him an ass.
Oh, that'd be great. To be fair, you had this whole McIntyre winning most of the time. Most of the time it's against Madcap, though. We haven't really seen McIntyre and Corbin go one-on-one. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it'll be good back and forth action. I'm going to go ahead and make my prediction. I think Drew McIntyre is going to win the match. But one thing I hope does not happen, because it has never happened before, and I want it to stay that way. I really hope Drew McIntyre does not kick out at the end of days. I don't want it to get hit because I want McIntyre to win. But if Corbin hits the end of days, I don't want to see McIntyre kick out of it because no wrestler has ever kicked out of it. And I think that's just an incredible accomplishment in its own for Corbin. So I would love to see that continue. I'm going to go ahead and pass over to Josh now.
Definitely agree with you, Josh. Drew McIntyre is so winning this. Considering everything that's been going on, my money's on Drew McIntyre. What?
Josh?
iDarkCraft, what's going on? Me? Or the other Josh? Long neck Josh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so he's
right.
gonna repeat it, then my...
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joshua, go ahead and mute. I'm gonna go. All right, 3, 2. Yeah. I also agree with you, iDarkCraft. I think Drew McIntyre is going to win this match. I want him to win this match. But one thing I hope does not happen, because it has never happened before, and I would love for it to stay that way, is I hope Corbin doesn't hit the end of days in this match, because I just have that feeling McIntyre's going to kick out of it. And that's never happened before. Nobody's kicked out of the end of days. And that's a huge accomplishment for Corbin in its own right. So, yeah, I hope McIntyre wins, and I hope the end of days is not hit, unless Corbin ends up winning with that, but I don't think he will. So I'm going to go ahead and pass over to Joshua now.
I agree with you, Josh. Honestly, I really feel like Drew McIntyre's winning, especially after everything that's been going on with the storyline wise and the build up months after months after months. Definitely Drew McIntyre's winning this. I don't see any reason why they would make him lose anyway. So yeah, Drew McIntyre.
All right, let's go ahead and pass things over to my friend Alex over there in the corner.
All right. I'm thinking it's gonna be McIntyre because he is the one. He is just the obvious winner here. I mean, anytime it's Ridge, and not Ridge. Anytime it's Madcap Ross. I can't speak apparently. Madcap Moss.
Madcap Ross.
Yeah, I also called him Ridge. But anyways, Madcap Moss. Anytime it's Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss, there's like I feel like there's gonna be shenanigans because that seems to be the pattern with these two. I think there's gonna be that. I don't think there's gonna be an end of days. I just think that that's gonna happen. McIntyre's just gonna claymore his head off, and that's gonna be the match. Nothing too special, but a standard match, I guess.
Gotcha. And last but not least, the E-Man, Christopher.
I'm going with Drew. I don't think they're gonna have Corbin and Madcap do all this like shit and injure his neck at one point, injure Drew's neck at one point, do all these shenanigans towards Drew to have them win at Mania. There's no point in that. But I also think they're gonna make this a semi-main event just to piss people off. Like this,
As they should.
They're gonna pull a Paul White QT Marshall shit. Just put it semi-main event, piss everyone off, including Fisher. He hated Paul White QT Marshall. Yeah, that's
All right. Well, we are 100% for Drew McIntyre, which means there's only been one different prediction tonight, and that props to Joshua for picking Kevin Owens over Steve Austin. I hate to break it to you, that's not happening. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and continue with our first celebrity matchup of WrestleMania. We have Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic taking on The Miz and YouTube sensation Logan Paul. I just want to get this out of the way, and you guys can agree with me. My parents are sitting in the other room. I'm sorry for my language. Logan Paul.
I kind of disagree. He's been doing fine.
His theme song's a banger.
His theme song is a banger, though.
Josh, high five.
Okay.
Hey,
but
Logan Paul.
In all seriousness, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. I'm excited. I actually am excited to see Logan Paul in the ring, see what he can produce. That Skull Crushing finale he hit on Ray a few weeks. It was on Ray, I think. A few weeks ago. That looked really brutal. Was it on Dominic?
I believe it was on Dom.
Okay, my bad. But regardless, it looked really brutal, and I'm excited to see what his in-ring skills are going to be like, especially after what Bad Bunny did last year at WrestleMania. Like, I want to see if Logan Paul is going to try to up that, and we'll have to see. But anyways, my pick for the match, I do pick Logan Paul and The Miz to beat the Mysterios. I know my dad is going to be very happy if that happens. My dad is a huge Miz mark. We all know this. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and say, after your prediction, go ahead and pass it on to whoever you want. I'm going to pass it on to Joshua.
I'm definitely on Team Miz and Team Logan Paul in this. Yeah. It would be cool if he'd actually pull off some stunts that we've never seen before. I mean, he's a good seller, that's for sure. But like, yeah, especially after Bad Bunny's performance last year, definitely would be very, very curious, and it would be interesting to watch. Okay, what moves can you bring to the ring? You know, not just for star power or star quality. So yeah, I agree with you, my man. But damn, the way you said "F you, Logan Paul," damn straight, man. Okay, Alex, you're next. Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I just want to say, I think this is a general thing. I think most of us can agree. Celebrity appearances in WWE have been pretty solid as of lately. Like, there hasn't been one in a bit that's been that's kind of sucked. But that being said, I do think the Mysterios are gonna win.
Snooki at WrestleMania 27. Oh wait, that was like 10 years ago.
That was like 10 years ago. It doesn't count. I meant lately, like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's great. Anyways, I think the Mysterios are gonna win. I think Miz is gonna be the one to take the fall, and Logan's gonna look decently strong. I do think he's gonna put on a stellar performance, but I do think Miz is gonna take the pin, and they're gonna have the Mysterios win. I'm gonna pass it to you, Chris. Have fun.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I am going with. Oh, I got a better camera angle. I am going with the Mysterios because one celebrity has to lose. I don't see a world where Logan Paul goes over the 2K22 cover star. Like, I'm just saying that's not necessarily a great look. So I am going to go with the Mysterios, and I refuse to pass it on to Darkcraft. So someone do it for me.
Darkcraft, you're next.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going with AYJ and Josh down there. He's down there for me. Yeah, LP and I'm not gonna say TM, The Miz. Yeah, they're gonna take it, to be honest. Because you have to remember, Logan Paul used to be a wrestler. Like back in his high school days. You have to remember that. I'm not gonna even comment.
Was he actually?
Yeah, he went for state wrestling.
Gotcha. And all right, and we're gonna continue now with the next match, which will have a bonus point, and we start that in 3, 2. And now we move on to one of the most anticipated matches of WrestleMania. Seth freaking Rollins taking on an opponent of Mr. McMahon's choosing. Before we predict the match, we're gonna go ahead and get the bonus point out of the way. And if I didn't say Pat McAfee.
Wait, it's night 2?
I said Seth Rollins.
He said Seth Rollins. I don't know.
Dude, it's night 1. He said Seth Rollins.
Well, Vince
No,
McMahon is choosing Seth Rollins' opponent, so
Oh,
no.
by the way, football fans.
Yeah, Logan.
All right. Football fans, Todd Bowles is taking over as head coach because Bruce Arians is transitioning to the front office as a senior football consultant.
Wow.
So there's that.
Cool. All right, and we will start the Seth Rollins match again in 3, 2. And now coming up next, what we're going to predict is one of the matches that I'm most looking forward to, mainly because it's all surrounded by a mystery, but I'm pretty sure we all know who that mystery is. Regardless, you do get a bonus point if you correct the mystery opponent correctly. So we have Seth freaking Rollins taking on an opponent of Vince McMahon's choosing. I'm just going to go ahead and pass it to Logan to go first.
I'm already unmuted. All right, hold up. I know a lot of you know who you're thinking. And it's going to be Seth Rollins' opponent will be the American Nightmare, Shane McMahon. Yeah, it's going to be Shane McMahon. I could see it being Cody, but all of it just adds up to be Shane. Think of it. Vince picking him. Spoiler alert, potentially Shane being apparently flown out to Dallas for WrestleMania. So it all just kind of adds up. I'm going to go with Shane. I think they might save Cody for the Raw after Mania, or, oh, there goes Alex. Or wait, never mind. There goes someone. ROH Supercard or whatever it's called. My bad. But yeah, I think the mystery opponent will be Shane O'Mac.
All right, and who would you like to pass it to?
Mr. Yellow Man Joshua over there.
Okay. Hear me guys out on this. I feel like it's John Cena. I just really feel like if there's even like a 10% chance it's gonna be him, it's gonna be John Cena. Because remember when WWE brought him back? Yeah, I think that you can see me. Sorry. Because remember, guys, when he was brought back to face Roman Reigns to put Roman Reigns over and all that shit. I feel like they're gonna do the same thing with Seth Rollins. So, it could be Cody Rhodes. I'll give that one, but my prediction will be John Cena. I could be wrong, but who knows? WWE. Yeah. So yeah, long neck Josh, take the stage.
Of course, you passed it to me. I was waiting to hear other people's opinions. All right, I guess I gotta go. Yeah, I think Logan's prediction is great. I am really torn between Cody Rhodes and Shane O'Mac because now after hearing the rumors that Shane O'Mac is being flown out to WrestleMania, obviously that's a possibility. But I don't see it being Shane O'Mac. I love Shane. I would love to see that matchup, but I got to go Cody Rhodes as the mystery opponent. It's going to be a huge ovation, and honestly, if WWE does Shane O'Mac, they know he's going to get booed out of the building. So I think Vince McMahon is going to actually do something right. He's done many things right. I got to give him credit for that. But I think that he is going to go ahead and with the go ahead for Cody Rhodes to be Seth Rollins' mystery opponent. I think I see Alex raising his hand. So Alex, you get to go next.
Okay. I just thought about this because I did not know about the Shane McMahon thing until it was brought up. Here's what I think they're gonna do. Seth's gonna be out there, and Shane is gonna come out. He is chosen by Vince. Vince chooses Shane, but Shane decided he doesn't want to wrestle, so he's gonna bring out his money opponent for Seth, and that's gonna be Cody. So a bit of a fake out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Shane fake out, have him come out, and he'll bring out Cody to do the match. Because I don't see Vince picking Cody. It doesn't make sense.
So you're
That makes sense.
your mystery opponent is Cody Rhodes.
Yes, that is the ultimate opponent. Cody is but Vince wouldn't pick Cody. I think Shane, with his history of going against his father from people from other companies, this could be their way of trying to tie in the forbidden door. So they're gonna have Shane, who, remember, was fired from the company, by all means, bring in someone from a different company to face Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I don't know who hasn't gone, so I'm gonna, Chris, you're up again.
Okay, Alex, you brought up a this point. I think it's Cody. I just think Vince is gonna pick Cody because if they fired Shane, I don't see why they would rehire him. Like anything, big news and shit happening, or that unless they kept it secret somehow. I don't know. Journalists have their ways of getting information that no one in WWE really announces. So, I still think it's Cody Rhodes.
I believe that leaves Darkcraft.
Yep, Darkcraft.
Did you think my camera was frozen? Okay, I'm gonna say it's Cody again. I'm gonna agree with you guys. Some of you guys. I don't know who said Shane. I'm gonna agree. Oh, okay. What? Wait. What did I do? Anyways, I'm just gonna say Cody Rhodes and that's it. I don't have any analogy.
We'll go ahead and go in the same order to predict this matchup. So, just a heads up. So, let's say the mystery opponent is Cody Rhodes, but let's say Logan says, Shane McMahon is going to win this match. So, technically, he does choose the mystery opponent. He doesn't get the point because he chose Shane McMahon to win.
Because
not
Josh
Cody Rhodes.
hates me, that's why.
Also because I hate Logan. Okay, but speaking of Logan, go ahead. Your prediction for the match is Seth freaking Rollins versus Shane McMahon. Who do you think goes on top?
Shane, because he wouldn't come back just to lose. That's just not who Shane McMahon is. Especially considering the whole best in the world gimmick. Very underrated, by the way. Don't know why the fans hate it. That was great. But seeing how Shane, if he got fired, he wouldn't come back to the company after getting fired just to lose. That's just like my thought process there. So yeah, I got Shane O'Mac for the win.
Sure. All right. Joshua, you believe that it will be Seth freaking Rollins versus John Cena. If it is that match, who comes out on top?
Definitely. Gosh, it could be both, but if I had to choose one, probably John Cena. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right. I was next, and I'm going to go ahead and say if it's Cody returning, there's no way he's losing his return match. So I got Cody Rhodes, and that leaves Alex next.
Okay, so Cody's definitely winning if he's the one coming back. There's no doubting it. Especially if they do the thing that I'm thinking they're gonna do, which I think would honestly build that up more. I feel like half of these predictions that I do are just more fantasy booking at what they should do, but like this is just a really, like this whole thing could be set up for a huge storyline building up to next year. But yeah, I have Cody winning. There's no way he loses if he's coming back. Similar to what Josh said, because he's not losing his comeback match. There's no way. Chris.
All right, E-Man.
Cody Rhodes.
Gotcha. And last but not least, DarkCraft.
I'm gonna have the American Nightmare win. I do agree with whoever said he's not gonna lose his return match. They might push him afterwards. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. If they push him to mid card, that's gonna be dumb. If they're gonna put him in the mid card, that's dumb.
If they push him to mid card, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
They put him in the main event scene, and if he goes against Roman or whoever wins the unification, that's gonna be the next episode. But yeah,
and that's true.
Yeah, Nightmare, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, or Cody Reynolds.
All right. Coming up next, now we get into our first title match we will predict. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships will be defended. The Usos, the Ones, the Bloodline, defending against the team of Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick.
Boobs!
Never gonna give you up.
I think I just scared my dog in the other room. Whoops. Anyways, yeah, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. Who wants to go first? Somebody raise a hand. All right, I saw Chris first. Chris, go.
I did something. I'm definitely picking the Usos. I don't see Shinsuke and who's winning this at all. If they do, there's gonna be so much freaking backlash on Twitter. Yeah, those are winning.
Did you pass it on to?
Logan.
All right, my name's Logan Hinton. Thank you guys. You guys suck. And I came to rock with the people that will still be SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Ooh. You guys are supposed to finish it. I suck at this.
Oh,
I hate you guys. You know what? I refuse to pass it on.
And I'll take it from myself. I think the Usos are gonna retain, and I mean, if Rick Boogs and Shinsuke win, good for them. The Twitter backlash thing is funny though. But I just don't see, as awesome as much as I love Shinsuke and Rick Boogs, I just cannot see them as tag champions together. It's just not. I just do not see it. So yeah, Usos. Darkcraft, you're up.
You guys said Usos. I'm gonna go against you guys. Sorry, but I believe it. I believe in these guys. They're gonna go for it, and you can tell Rick Books. I don't know what that is. I would say Rick.
Ring Boogs.
Yeah,
Rick
they're
and
gonna
his
win.
boobs.
Yeah, Rick Boogs. They're gonna win because you can tell from Rick's, he's a technician mixed with Shinsuke's I think high flyer powerhouse. I don't know.
I'd say he's strong style.
Strong style. Okay, strong style.
That's
I'm the
fair.
king of
That's fair.
that, so like
Yeah, they're gonna win.
I'd say really mixed with Shinsuke's Japanese style of wrestling. You know, many flexibilities he's able to do in the ring, incredible moves he's able to pull off. But who do you pass it to?
I'm gonna pass it
two
to
judges.
AYJ.
Okay. Honestly, you guys, I could see them being crowned the new tag team champions. Even though I agree with the three of you previously about choosing the Usos, I think it's about new champion. No, who knows? It's WWE. It's unpredictable. But my pick for this one definitely Shinsei Nakamura and how do you pronounce this? Rick Boogs. There you go. So yeah, Josh, your turn.
All right, I'm last. I gotta go with my boys Logan, Chris, and Alex. I gotta go with the Usos retaining here. I hate to say it, but that's what I got going on. And you know, I'm really looking forward to this match, though. I feel like this is an underrated match on the card that a lot of people are gonna overlook. I feel like this has potential to be one of the best matches of WrestleMania. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on. We have a one-on-one match, the Raw Women's Championship on the line. We have big time Becky Lynch defending against the EST of WWE.
WWE. Ah, not again.
What? That's funny. All right. Let me go ahead and continue that.
Okay.
And we are going to go ahead and transition from the SmackDown Tag Team Championships to the Raw Women's Championship. We have big time Becky Lynch defending against the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. I know Logan doesn't like her. I'm just going to go ahead and start us off. Logan, I'm picking Bianca to regain her Raw Women's Championship. What do you have to say about that, Logan?
Win.
Unfortunately, I agree, which I still stand by my statement. She is not championship material. Never has been, never will be. I said it. But unfortunately, the fans see something in her for some reason. I have no idea why, but they do. So, unfortunately, Bianca is going to get another title, which that's just how it is. I'm going to pass it to my homie Darkcraft.
What's her name? Big Time Bex is gonna retain this championship. I'm gonna take it. Either way, she's gonna retain the championship. And her with the I forgot her submission move name. The disarmer.
Disarm her?
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna hit her with a disarmer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm at tap. Sorry. She's gonna tap to disarm her, and she's gonna retain. Or are we gonna hear a whiplash?
Oh.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Big Time Bex.
All right.
Bex.
Who do you pass it to?
Let's pass it to Chris.
Okay. So I'm picking Becky Lynch. I don't think Bianca needed this match at all. Should have been Liv Morgan, and I stand by that statement. But like, Joshua over there being going crazy for this. Yeah, but anyway, it should have been Liv Morgan. Either she should have won the Chamber or the Rumble, one of the two. It should have been Liv.
Randall is jizzing.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Alex. Okay. Bianca doesn't need this match. She had her moment last year. Why give her another moment nearly a year later? It doesn't really make that much sense. So I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Because Bianca Belair is the best female athlete in WWE right now, and I stand by that statement. Okay, go ahead. And pass it to
Amen.
whoever.
Amen.
Just because you said that, Josh, I'm going with Joshua.
Okay. Josh and iDarkCraft, I just want to correct two things. Number one, let's start with you, my bro Josh. It's not Bianca regaining her Raw Women's Championship. It's winning it for the first time. Okay, she won the SmackDown title last year. It's not. There we go. Okay, so.
Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. iDarkCraft, I just want to correct you on one thing, or actually state this, just to put it out there in the universe. Fun fact: Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, has never even tapped out, ever, in a WWE ring. So, with you saying her tapping out, that's highly unlikely. I don't think so. That's gonna happen. So, I'm going with. Yeah. Although you guys have a point that Bianca already won last year with, her whipping Sasha Banks and everything. Think about it, you guys. Becky has been champion for almost 600 days. Aren't you getting tired of saying that same old? Right? I mean, I love Becky. Don't get me wrong. When she slapped don't get me wrong. When she slapped the living bejeebus out of Charlotte in SummerSlam 2018, I was cheering so freaking hard for Becky when she did that. But right now, it's time for a new era. Come on. So I'm going with Josh right here. Bianca Belair. I know, Logan. I know you hate her. But me and Josh, we agree on saying this.
Yeah. Can I just say something?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
There is no way it's been 600 days in her reign. There's no way.
Combined.
Every day she's been active for the last 600 days. She has been a champion. So.
Yeah, because ever since she won,
I didn't know you meant that. I thought you meant just this one single reign.
No, combined. All her title reigns combined. Like her Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 35, the SummerSlam victory for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and she technically didn't lose the SmackDown title, so she just swapped it with Charlotte, and that's why overall combined, it's a 600-day reign. And she's right. Technically, no one has been able to dethrone her during those title reigns. So yeah, combined, it's a 600 title reign.
Right on that one.
And now we leave it to the one person who has not gone for this match yet. Let's see if he's paying attention.
I have a lot to I was paying attention. Shut up. Anyway, I have a lot to unpack here. So
okay, floor is yours.
One, I don't agree with. Logan. The reason why people like her is she has a gimmick. It doesn't matter what kind of gimmick. It's a gimmick.
I will slap those glasses right off your face.
I'm not. No, you're not. I'm just saying. Anyways, 2. Chris is right. It should have been Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
100%. I've been saying it.
Exactly.
Well, no. Yeah, that part I agree. That part I agree. It should have been Liv.
I kind of agree. Wait.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
Should have been Santina Marella.
I agree. No, Santina. Get it right. Anyways,
you guys don't remember that.
My prediction is Becky. I don't see. I could see Bianca winning. I just see Becky winning. It's gonna be like a 20-some match. I feel it, but Becky is just gonna get over.
Yeah. Either way, both of them are gonna walk out winners anyways. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna deliver a hell of a match, if not better than the one we had last year with Sasha and Bianca, but who knows? Either way, they give us a performance of a lifetime, and whoever walks out as champion will still be cheered. Okay, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair.
All right, Joshua stole my thunder because I was too busy looking at my phone. Thank you, Joshua. All right.
You were questioning I was paying attention.
At least it was a Joshua who said it. So yeah, it was one of us.
All right.
bombed Alex for not paying attention. You fucking dumbass.
Okay, that was the first time I didn't pay attention to this whole video though, because I was looking at my phone.
This whole video, you've done it like 20 times in the past.
I was paying attention.
Okay. Anyways, we conclude the WrestleMania 38 Night 1 predictions video with the most, I would say, the second most star-studded women's match ever. Mainly just because of the talent. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, 2022 Royal Rumble winner Ronda Rousey. This is gonna be a banger. A rematch from Survivor Series in 2018. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm right. I saw that look you gave me, Darkcraft. I'm right. All right. So, I am right? It was 2018. Somebody wanna?
Yeah.
Okay. I see Josh give me the.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's what I thought. See, I was right. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna I know Josh was very excited for this match, so I'll go ahead and let him kick us off.
Okay, considering what you've previously mentioned about their history in Survivor Series with Ronda winning the match via disqualification, I really feel like it's Ronda's time to just, capture this title right now from Charlotte. Because, guys, I don't know if you guys remembered, but remember it was all over the news that even before Becky was over the fans, over the WWE Universe, WWE Vince McMahon wanted Charlotte versus Ronda at the main event at Wrestle 35. Becky just got so popular and over the fans, that's why they added and made it to a triple threat match. Now, I really feel like Ronda will win this one, although considering how Charlotte has been incredibly over lately, it could be a draw or it could be any of them walking out. I mean, considering Charlotte ending Asuka's undefeated streak, at WrestleMania, I could honestly see either one of them winning. So, but my pick for this one, solely, it has to be Ronda Rousey. I mean, come on, she's not coming back just to lose, right? So yeah, there you go. And Charlotte has won already for a million times already. Come on, give the spotlight to someone else. Even though I know Ronda's gonna eat all the roster up with the championship reign, but it's Ronda Rousey. What can we do? Yeah. Now, iDarkCraft, you're next. Go.
I do have to agree with AYJ over here. Ronda, the baddest woman on the planet's gonna win this. She's gonna take the SmackDown, right? SmackDown Women's Championship. Yep. She's gonna take it. She's gonna maybe do an armbar on Charlotte. Because, don't correct me, I know Charlotte tapped to someone. Don't say otherwise, Josh. Or whoever told me. I don't know whoever told me. Oh, it was you, AYJ. It was you who told me. Someone, you told me earlier in the video.
About?
No, it was someone. It was about.
It wasn't me.
It was about Bianca tapping out. Yeah.
It was about
You
Bianca
corrected
tapping
him.
out.
But
yeah,
you
I
corrected him.
Night one, someone is gonna
Yeah.
tap.
Just saying not to do it again.
I don't think
Night
Ronda's
one,
gonna tap though.
Night one, someone's
Yeah.
gonna tap. It's gonna be Charlotte Flair or Bianca. One of them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. To be fair, Charlotte has tapped out to Becky and Sasha, throughout the years that they were feuding. So fair enough.
But advantage
who's next?
to.
And I'm pretty sure she tapped out to Asuka at 1.2.
Oh yeah, she did during the Thunderdome era, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Okay, anyways, Darkcraft, you said you do pick Ronda though?
Yeah. I'm gonna continue, and one of her advantages is MMA as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pass it on to Logan. Cool it.
Aha! Here we go.
Alright,
Let's do this, Logan.
All I'm gonna say, I know this is potentially a main event. Take that L down, Chris. First
Forehead.
Anyway, bro, my forehead's as long as your neck. Shut the fuck up. All right. Here's the thing.
Not as long as mine.
But you muted. Anyway,
mention everything, just not his neck. So
I'm just saying. I know this is a main event, but I could not give two fucks about this match. I'm just saying. The build-up has been absolute horse manure. I'm just going to put it out there. Ronda Rousey cannot cut a promo to save her life anymore. Charlotte Flair is about as entertaining as Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know why I said Jimmy Kimmel. He's actually entertaining, but we're not going to get into that. Charlotte Flair is dirt at this rate. So this build-up has been all around Dookie.
Entertaining as James Corden.
Thank you. James Corden can go die. Or not, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. James Corden can go burn and heckle deckle. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to say Ronda's going to win. And this match will probably be decent, but it's one of the few matches where the build-up made me not care, even if it's a great match. So I'm just saying, like, neither of these. I feel like Ronda just doesn't have the passion for the business anymore. If I'm being 100% honest, because like she went from actually caring back in like her first run, she actually cared about it, but like this run, she just looks sluggish. She's not trying whatsoever. I feel like she just came back to collect a paycheck. I mean, and that's perfectly fine. But like, I'm just saying, like, why put her in the main event when it's kind of obvious she doesn't care? That's the first thing, and like. And as I've said a lot, and I'm going to say a lot, this build-up has been terrible, but I'm just going to pass it to someone else. I don't really care who, and say,
Wait, before
okay,
you
fine,
pass
Chris,
it on
I'll pass
someone,
it to you.
Logan, he's already collecting checks, but not in wrestling. In gaming, in
Yeah.
Facebook.
She came back to get that extra paycheck.
Yes.
But yeah, Logan, I agree with you. I don't see the passion and light in her eyes anymore. I mean, but hey, she did cut a good promo against the Bella Twins. So, like, the only door you ever knocked on was a door of John Cena's bedroom.
That's a
That
classic.
That was amazing.
That was so
That
good.
was amazing.
You gotta admit
Classic.
that.
That was.
We're gonna play that in the
Bree's
video. We're
face?
gonna play that in the video. We're gonna play
I
that
know,
in
and remember
Hell
Bree's
yeah.
face? Bree's face was
hell
literally
yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I'm going to pass it to
That-
Christopher, though. My prediction, Ronda Rousey to pick up the victory.
Logan, to be fair, Ronda did just come back from having a baby, so like, I mean that could be a factor in why she seems like she doesn't care, but I don't know. Anyway, I think they're gonna pull a WWE and they're gonna give Ronda the title. They're gonna give it for a few months. A few months later, maybe like Money in the Bank or SummerSlam or something, and have Charlotte get it back because she's Ric Flair's daughter. That's just how I think it's gonna play out because it's WWE. I'm gonna wait. Who hasn't gone yet? Alex, have you gone yet? I don't think you have.
I have not. I have some thoughts.
I pass it on to you, good sir.
Okay, so I'm a bit mixed on this, basically because I wasn't a fan of Ronda's reign in 2018. It just felt like the same thing over and over again. The only big highlight was the Bella Twins.
Yeah, it felt
just really repetitive until she ultimately lost it to Becky, and even then that kind of sucked the way that just kind of ended in a roll-up that barely was even a roll-up.
Crucifix spin.
Yeah, but her shoulder was up.
Yeah.
It's bullshit anyway.
Still technically a roll-up.
Anyways, on the other hand, I am so sick of Charlotte. Like, she has been overdone for 5 straight years, 7 straight years now, since like 2015. She has been shoved down our throats, man. I think Ronda's winning only because this is Ronda's WrestleMania return. They have to give it to her. Whether or not they give it back to Charlotte, whatever. But like, I don't, like Logan said, I don't care about this match. It's a double negative in my eyes. There is no way that I am going to like the outcome because on one hand, Ronda doesn't give a shit anymore. On the other hand, it's Charlotte. No matter how you see her, she can't pull anything off. She can't pull off a win where I'm like, yeah, this is okay. You know? So like, Ronda's my pick, but like, I could not care at all about that. Is there anyone else who needs to go? I think that's everyone. Josh.
I have not gone yet.
Long neck,
it's your turn.
Okay, it is my turn, and this is probably the most star-studded match in night one of WrestleMania, just because of the names. But I'd like to introduce my father, Sam Nobles, really quickly. Come on over here.
Hi,
Come on.
Sam!
All right. We've got the
Papa Neck.
SmackDown. Yeah. Clap it up.
Anyway, I can get a date.
Hi, Sam. How are
The
you?
SmackDown Women's Championship will be on the line. We have Charlotte Flair defending against Rowdy Ronda Rousey. This is probably. Would you agree? It's one of the most star-studded matches in WrestleMania history.
Well, I know who you're picking now for sure.
What makes you say that?
He's a Commanders fan. Don't trust him.
He is a Commanders fan, so we should not trust him for that reason.
Oh, really?
Just messing with you. That's okay. He's a Chiefs fan. We shouldn't trust him. Anyways, we have this matchup, and I know who you love. And I know who your pick is for this matchup. And my pick for this matchup, Ronda Rousey to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yes, I can.
So I'm being completely honest, that woo was kind of cut out.
Whoever picked Charlotte Flair is going to win that match.
Actually, none of us picked Charlotte Flair.
Well,
I don't give a damn about
yeah, Ronda's winning, you guys. She already beat Charlotte Flair, even if it's by disqualification. Come on, she already beat her, so yeah.
Honestly,
All right.
honestly, that match is having a clean ending. There's no way they're doing a Mania match between.
Oh,
Ronda Rousey
there won't be a
and
DQ or a count out. There can't be because I mean that's what happened in Survivor Series. Like what?
Yeah.
That's
3.5 years ago.
2018.
They're
Yeah,
building up to
2018.
Mania. But this is Mania.
That's true. But anyways, that concludes all of the matches for night 1 of WrestleMania 38. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get some shout outs going. I'll go ahead and start with my editor, iDarkCraft.
Yeah, guys. Oh my god.
Oh, I felt that kiss.
Oh my god. What am I supposed to be doing?
Give yourself
Shout
a
out
shout
your
out.
OnlyFans.
Shout something out.
Yeah. Guys,
Okay, what
go
the hell,
subscribe to
bro?
my YouTube channel. Oh. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've been uploading 2K22 content if you're following me anywhere, to be honest. And yeah, and follow my Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/iDarkCraft, youtube.com/iDarkCraft. I took that link.
And pass it on to somebody.
What the?
Asset.
Let's go. Let's pass it to my favorite yellow lover, AYJ.
Wow, favorite. Well, don't worry. I love you too, iDarkCraft.
Alex at my screen.
Well, yeah. Hey everyone. Thanks for having me here, Long Neck Josh. My name is All Yellow Joshua. I'm a YouTuber, small YouTuber, and not to self-promote this, but actually, this week has been a busy week for me. I'm uploading 7 long edited videos. And speaking of tomorrow, this is supposed to be a surprise, but I just finished recording my podcast. All Yellow Joshua talks about Long Neck Josh. It's gonna be out tomorrow, and Josh, I hope you love it. Yeah.
I'm excited for it. And it should
Yeah.
already be out by the time this video is released because we're actually releasing this video on Saturday. So
It's gonna be out tomorrow. It's gonna be out tomorrow. Yeah.
So it'll be out tomorrow. Yeah, so it'll already be out. Gotcha.
Thursday.
So yeah,
Thursday.
go check
Watch
that
it.
out, guys. Go check out his channel.
It's
He also has some
Thursday,
amazing
dumbass.
covers. Hold on, guys. He has some
Aw.
amazing covers.
Hey, no dumbass.
He is a great singer.
Shut up.
Go check it out.
Aw, thanks, Josh.
right.
Yeah.
AYJ, go ahead and pass it on to somebody.
Of course. Just for the record, everything I said over there in the podcast, I meant it with all my heart. And I did mention about how we met, favorite memory of you, basically everything that I love about you. And you guys got to keep cheering him on because he's a future superstar. Remember my words. Logan, can you stop?
What the hell are you doing, bro?
Dude, can you stop flashing your nose like it's the best thing in the damn world? It's disgusting. Why you gotta be so nasty?
You're just jealous you don't have a sexy nose like I.
Excusez-moi, my nose is perfect. You look like you got aborted by your own mother and was spared the last minute.
Boy, you look like a
What the
burnt
hell
piece
is
of
going
toast.
on?
Get out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and you look like a janitor fish who was put in an aquarium when the day you were born.
You look like you got through in a wood.
Bro,
chipper.
someone shout someone out, man!
Jeez, yeah. You look like you got aborted by your own mother and was spared the last freaking minute.
All right. It's all love.
Right.
All right.
Ew!
AYJ, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, Logan, take the stage. Yeah.
You know, now I don't want to. I'm passing it to Chris.
Okay.
Okay, then, you go follow my Twitch, the ChrisMan15. I'm starting a universe mode, EUW. It's gonna be good, hopefully. I'm also doing Walmart brand wars with my friends Mike and Fisher, so that's gonna be fun.
Stole my concept, by the way.
That was Mike who did it.
Shout out to Fisher.
Mike stole your Mike stole your idea. I just went along with it because I was bored. Okay. I'm gonna also do other stupid shit while I'm
Chris, go ahead and pass it to me.
Martin EUW to start. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to Axe.
Okay. Josh mentioned it at the beginning, I think. Subscribe to my channel, Alex's Universe. We're gonna be bringing back AUW. I Need Superstars. We have like 15 right now. Trying to get a couple more. Also gonna be returning with Brand Wars, doing that with Logan and our boy Cinny. So I'm also gonna be doing some other random stuff during the month of April if my job doesn't get in the way of it. So subscribe to that. That's all I have for y'all. Logan, we're gonna try you again.
Okay, I'm in a much better mood now. Alright, this is gonna be a whole ass self-promotion, so be prepared.
Yeah.
LH Games / shut the fuck up, Squidward. LH Games / Logan Hinton is the channel. Streaming video games because that's me, and new song Virgin's Paradise, which is a complete ripoff of Gangster's Paradise, coming out soon with Lovesick Willie, otherwise known as Bill, or otherwise known as Lil Devani Pubes, but he kind of dropped that name. So, and the song is gonna be awful. It's just for jokes, but yeah, it's gonna be on the. I'm gonna win an Oscar. Don't mind the fact that it's not a movie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Will Smith when you're in there.
No, I'll be Will Smith. I'll turn Joshua over there into Chris Rock.
Oh. It's on. I challenge you to a match. Yeah, let's do it.
That night one needs a good.
Someone make an edit of like Joshua versus Logan at WrestleMania.
Yeah, let's do it, you guys.
Don't let Josh promote yourself. This is your chance.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Love you.
All right, y'all.
I love you.
Y'all know what's up. Y'all know where to find me. Twitter long neck Josh. My voice cracked. Twitter long neck Josh. Instagram long _neck_ Josh. YouTube right here. If you haven't subscribed, this is for you. Subscribe right now. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, and I will see you all tomorrow for predictions of Night 2 of WrestleMania 38.
Good.